All right, Justin, I really think Republicans are making a critical mistake. We, in the conservative movement, surrendered education, the education system in our country, to the left. And I'm not just talking about universities. I'm talking about the whole public school system decades ago. We are now reaping the rotten fruit of that. We see these young people in the streets pulling down statues, not knowing American history, embracing Marxism because that's what they've been taught in public schools. Republicans have a unique opportunity with COVID-19 to expose the brainwashing that goes on in public schools, and they're not getting it. They're not doing it.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, there's no question about that whatsoever. And it's not as though the Republicans aren't aware that brainwashing is going on. I mean, parents have been complaining about this for a very, very long time, going all the way back to Common Core, even prior to Common Core. We've been talking about this for years and years and years. You hit on the most important point when you're talking about the power of teachers union, when you mention that a lot of the money ends up going to local elections. People don't understand this, but teachers unions have total control over many local elections all across the country when it comes to school boards, local government, et cetera. Because if you think about it, most people are not engaged in local elections, but teachers unions are. They know who's running. They care about who's running. They know who's on their school board. In many places, they schedule school board meetings at awkward times of the day, school board elections at awkward times of the day, on the second Tuesday of the month or something like that at 1 o'clock, where no one's paying attention to it because school board members, teachers union members will pay attention to it. They will go out to vote. They are controlling local government, not just local schools, but local government. And Republicans, I think in part because of that, because they're so afraid of that at the local level, are not willing to step up to the plate and make this happen. Why is it that we don't have universal school choice or near universal school choice programs in states all across the country that have been run by Republicans for decades and decades and decades? I know why they don't have it in California, but why the heck don't they have it in Oklahoma? I mean, it doesn't make any sense other than Republicans have totally abandoned conservatives on this issue. And as a result of that, you're absolutely right. We're seeing chaos in the streets. We're seeing socialism. The popularity of socialism is at all-time highs. We're seeing Bernie Sanders almost become the Democratic Party's nominee for president of the United States. We're seeing Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez bringing in more money than just about anybody else in Congress. Why is this happening? Because we have failed our kids for decade after decade after decade, and it is getting worse, not better. And unless we get school choice, unless we allow homeschooling and we allow parents to take their kids out of school and put them in a school of their choice, this is not going to improve anytime soon.